Alright, so I am doing a video on the new Tower Defense Infinite map. A couple of things that I had come up with while doing this. If you compare it to sending an SOS attack or an SOS battle or whatever, you're sending an attack to SOS a castle. You're going to only send those troops that benefit you the most, right? So, with that being said, um, it's not like you're gonna split up with both cavalry and infantry and split up mages and archers. You're gonna send one or the other, especially when you're sending T11. Now, if you apply that same concept to, let's say, this tower defense, take a look at my percentage bonuses. So I've got 235% of my crossbow, only 90% of my cannon. The cannons are crap. The magic tower, only 165%. The magic tower does have a very fast rate of attack, but the downside is it's very expensive. These towers can get up to level 6, and it gets very expensive to push one of them up to 6. Now, the way that I do it, I don't use the full map. I only use specific squares. I kind of learned that, and I kind of, made my own little twist to them. But using certain squares, and I use nothing but crossbows and the frost towers. The frost towers slow them down, and the crossbows have a high rate of attack. And if you the crossbow buffs when they pop up, that gives you more damage. So we are gonna go through this. Now, first thing I'm gonna do, I paused it. So I'm taking a look at the layout. So we already know that it's going to start off here at this tower. It's going to make a right and then a left and then a right and then a left and then a right to the castle. So I am not going to put towers here. Not going to do it. I am going to focus more on this block. Minus putting a frost tower over here. I will put one right there to help slow them down. And then I will start placing crossbows. Now, one thing I want to try to set up, I want to interlock these frost towers as much as I can, but I don't want to overlap them too much. So, what I will do, I'm going to, I don't know if I want to put one here or over here. If I put one here, it's definitely going to overlap quite a bit, but it's going to cover the whole area. There's not going to be any space where the enemy can speed up. This will be a crossbow. So I think if I upgrade the frost towers, I'll be able to close that gap if I put one over here. But I don't really upgrade the frost towers too much, so I'm just gonna go ahead and put it right there. So it's not a big overlap. I will place some more crossbows over here and right there, and I think that's gonna be enough. These ones over here, I will upgrade them. I will also upgrade this guy and that guy to 2, and I'll also take him up to 3. I could take another one up to 2. So this is all that I'm going to need to defend that one tower by itself. I'm not going to upgrade anything during the battle. Instead, I'm going to compile my points or my resources. I sped it up to level 4. One thing also to keep in mind too, there's no way to find out about this, but I'm pretty sure that it's true. None of these monsters have a certain weakness to a certain tower. The towers do a specific amount of damage per hit and it doesn't matter what monster it is. The hardest monsters are the dragons. They're very fast, they take a lot to kill, and really the crossbow is about the only thing that I've had that could even kill any dragons, and I have killed some of the dragons. Um, they give upwards of 200 resources, I think it is. But with that being said, now we're going to take a look at this. Now, look at that middle buff. Raise the damage of all rapid crossbow towers in this battle by 20. It does not mean wave, it means the battle. So I will go from 235 to 255 on for this battle up until I lose. Um, Now, another good one is looking at that resource rate. The 3%, that's small. They do get up to 12%, but they do stack. So I can get a 3% here, and then the next wave, it could show a 6%, and if I add that, that's 9%. But I think I'm going to get the most bang for my buck out of the rapid the rapid crossbow buff. So I'm going to apply that. Now, just like I did in the first one, I will pause it. So they're going to come out of that tower. They're also going to come down to, out of this one down here. Okay, so now this is where it's going to start getting a little hairy. I wish that they didn't start off out of that one. That is a very hard tower to defend against, and that one is too because they're so close. These other port towers over here are the easiest ones to defend against, but they do send the most monsters. So what I'm going to have to do now, I'm going to have to set up, uh, like how I'm gonna start my defenses. So I'm gonna put an ice tower here. I really shouldn't put that crossbow there, um, because that's not utilizing the maximum amount of its effective area. But I am gonna put a crossbow here. I will put a tower here. So just a little bit of an overlap, but I will also put some more Oh, I can't put any more crossbows. Okay, so this will be the start. I'm going to be able to get most of my points up here. I don't think any monsters should get through there. I'm hoping they don't, but we will see. And it's already sped up to 4. Once again, I'm not going to spend any of my resources just yet. You don't need to in these earlier battles. The later ones, you'll find that you will have to cover more, uh, if you will. You'll have to upgrade more throughout the battle. Okay, so on this one, the reward options after each wave increase from 3 to 4. I don't really like that one too much. The flame spell, it's not that great. The raise castle HP by 10. That's low, but it does get up to like 20. I think I've seen a 30 before, but not only adding to your crossbow damage or adding your percentage to your resources, that is also a good one. Another good one to look out for is under some of the spells. You got the I think it's the freezing spell or something like that, which is a really nice one because it freezes every enemy on the battlefield for 12 seconds. There's also like a meteor or comet one. So I'm gonna add 10, and once again I'm gonna pause because so for round 3 it does not add another port tower. It does not activate another one, so you still only have the 2. Wave 4 there will be a third one that is activated. Now I'm gonna need more crossbows down here to help defend against uh, them trying to get to my castle here, so that's gonna slow them down too. um, I don't know if I want to add any more. I think I want to upgrade some of these down here. The great thing about this setup right now, they're going to come across all of these crossbows down here in the bottom from both towers. So I can upgrade these ones. I'm not really feeling too confident about this one right now, but we'll see what it does. Once again, on this one, I will not upgrade any towers unless I see that I'm going to be threatened in some way. They got him. Damn it. Maybe I shouldn't have sped up through that one. Adding the resources, 600 is not a lot. Cannon towers, we're not using them. The flame spells, once again, I'm not a big fan of the flame spells. I can't believe I let someone get through on that first round. So I'm going to add the resources, and I'm going to use them to upgrade some of my crossbows. Pause again, so I got that tower, and they're going to open up this one down here. So that's going to suck. Man, I don't like seeing that. Okay, so I want to put that there. I'll activate a crossbow, another crossbow. I'm going to have a big overlap here. Put another crossbow there and there. I need to upgrade some of these to be at least a level 3, I think. Get him up to a 3. And we'll put him up to a 2. Here very soon, I'll be able to activate a couple of these up to 6. As long as I don't let any more pass through. And I think I'm going to slow this down so I can watch it a little bit better. And I may start upgrading as we go. That 4 is really going to help out a lot. So that was a little bit better. The Thunder Spell, that's a decent one too. So it's resources, or the Thunder Spell. And we're getting close to the dragon. If I pull out this this Thunder Spell, I'm not going to activate it just yet. I'm gonna wait. I don't like having both of these towers down here activated because the dragons can come out of there, and it's just not going to make things fun. I do have one more round here with these 3, and the next round there will be another portal that becomes activated, so it would be one of these 2 over here. Actually, it could be that red one right there too. I'm not 100% completely sure. We'll find out. So let's get some more of these upgraded. Once again, that Thunder Spell down here, I'm not going to activate it until I absolutely need to. So we got a shaman here coming around the corner. Let's make a 5. Might even be able to build him up to a 6, and I'll show you guys the cool power of the level 6 crossbow. There it is. 840 resources to make him level 6, and he's maxed out. Can't go any higher. Okay, cannon towers, no. Ice towers, I'm not going to add to them. And then there's a flame spell. So, I will take the flame spell. Okay, pause. Which one did they activate? This one over here. So for this one right here, it's gonna scroll its way down this way, and then it's gonna come down this way, and then it's gonna spin around over here. They take the same route every time. So I will set up an ice tower here. We'll put a crossbow there and there. We'll put another ice tower there to keep them slow. Eventually, after getting a few points, I'll put a crossbow there, 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 and there. And that might be sufficient. I'm hoping they're not going to throw a dragon very quick. So that level 6 just completely annihilates them. And why not? Ooh. And he got away. So them dragons, they deal 6 points of damage. Raise the damage of all defense towers in this battle by 30%. So that'll add another 30% to my rapid crossbows. On top of that, it will also add to my frost tower. The damage on it is very, very slow, but you know, it still causes some damage. I'm not going to increase my reward options from 3 to 4, and I'm not going to ask for better reward options after each wave. The higher you do go, you have a better chance at receiving better rewards. And if you see the colors, they do coincide with like gear. So, you know, you have green gear, blue gear, you know, like all the way up to orange. Orange is good, right? But sometimes you're not going to want to take the orange. In this case, we will. And I will pause to upgrade some of my towers here. I think I might want to focus a little more coming down this way. And let's see what we can do here. I might have to use my thunder spell. If I do that, I'm going to try to do it when dragons come out and come across my level 6 tower here. So we are going to keep an eye out for the dragons. Ah, shoot. And he had to come out of that tower. Jesus. I don't even have 10,000 points and I'm already down to 10 health. This is just embarrassing. Raise resource, raise the damage of all rapid crossbows. I will do that one. Pause. Now, I have made it up to wave 10. As of wave 10, the other two port towers are still not activated, so I'm not sure when they're going to be activated. But it's unknown by me when they do, show up. Only because I get slaughtered down here. Okay, let's see what we got here. I'm gonna have to Thunderspell the very first dragon I see. I'm gonna have to. Right here. I'm not gonna make it past this wave. There it is. That's embarrassing. Sorry I couldn't do a better job. Let's see what I can do tomorrow.